Hey there guys, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and today we are farming all of the level 40 herbs as part of our herbalism farming playlist. Now, I feel like I've kind of hit my stride with this series, so we're going to pick things up a little bit. We're getting Sungrass Firebloom, Blindweed, Gromsblood, Purple Lotus, Ghost Mushroom, and Wildvine, but we're gonna go quick. These are all the herbs that mill down into celestial ink, so those glyphs are probably their main use, but you can also make things like the Certificate of Ownership, which lets hunters rename their pets, and alchemy actually uses these a lot for things. But we'll go through those recipes as we go. It's worth noting that when Deathwing came and, cleaned everything up during the Shattering, this tier of crafts was hit pretty hard. So, some of the NPCs that sold recipes don't exist anymore. And there were things like, was it the Crest of Beckoning, which summons a mini-boss. Well, that mini-boss was removed, even though you can still craft his reagents. It's weird. Don't worry, hashtag broken game. Anyway, let's get started. I tested every zone in the game for an hour, and these are the best spots. Alright, Sungrass is first, and it's found on sunny open plains. Your best bet is to farm it in 1,000 Needles. Super easy route, just stay on the perimeter, keep moving forward, don't go in the water, you're gonna be fine. I got 510 Sungrass per hour here. The important thing, though, is that every lap, whenever you pass by Plucky Johnson, you have to buy a chicken. Because chickens.
Look at all those chickens!
Alright, Firebloom is next, and it's found near lava or burnt sand, things like that. Tailors can use this to make the festival dress, which is a nice little 5,000 gold red kimono. And alchemy can make goblin rocket fuel, which engineers then turn into the goblin rocket helm, which is an awesome 10,000 goldish cloth spaceman helmet. Adorable. Anyway, as far as the routes go, this is honestly kind of a pain to farm. Everyone and their mom, all the other guides out there say to go to Tanaris or Burning Steps. And yeah, those zones have the most nodes, but it's either the only herb there or just really spread out. Trust me, just go to Badlands. You fly around the perimeter, hook up at the bottom into the Dread Scar. You've got a little bit less Firebloom per hour here, but you're also getting 250 Sungrass and 150 Dragon's Teeth and 150 Golden Sandsome. It's much better farming. All right, on to Blindweed. So last video, I ragged on Feralas a little bit, but decided to go back out and retest it for Blindweed and just ignore all the other herbs in the zone. And you know what? It was actually pretty dope. I just went back and forth between the lakes. Blindweed spawns next to water, and the respawn for this herb is actually really fast and doesn't seem to be tied to the other herbs in the zone. Haven't seen that yet. Anyway, long story short, I got 470 in an hour. Not the most we've ever gotten from any one herb, but hey, this is a great place to stock up. And even if you do the full zone, that route isn't bad at all. Next, we've got ghost mushrooms, and these are primarily used for invisibility potions, but alchemists can also make ghost dye, which tailors then use to make the Ghost Weave transmog set. It's a cute little gray cloth combo, shows a little skin, sells for 5k each. Now, for this herb, we're headed to Skulk Rock, a cave on the northeast side of Ungoro. It's a super quick lap. Just run around the inside of the cave until the herbs stop spawning. You're not going to get a whole ton, but then you hang outside of the cave for 5 minutes until they all respawn, and then do it all over again. Now, if waiting is annoying for you, just fly around the perimeter and mine up thorium nodes. Those drop arcane crystals, which sell for 500 gold each. It's a nice little bonus for your time while you're waiting. Oh, and my favorite comment from Wowhead ever is to remember, they do not drop from level 1 cockroaches. Alright, we're finishing off with the zone Felwood, which is the best place to get Gromsblood, Purple Lotus, and Wildvine, which all just make a ton of transmog stuff. Don't worry about it. But this zone is big, and it is Herb City. The important thing here with this map is that purple lotus nodes, which, like bruiseweed, spawn in ruins next to the base of man-made walls or pillars. Anyway, purple lotus nodes have a 1 in 10 chance of dropping a Wildvine, and that sells for 500 to 5,000 gold, depending on your server. So here's the map of the zone. And here are the purple lotus nodes. We want to pretty much follow along the perimeter for the most part because there are just herbs everywhere. We want to force spawn. But because Wildvine is so valuable, just try and dip in and see if any purple lotus nodes are up whenever you're anywhere near a patch of them. In 1 hour, we got 90 Dreamfoil, 200 Golden Sandsome, 200 Gromsblood, 60 Purple Lotus, and 4 Wildvine. Don't expect much more than 4 Wildvine per hour. But this makes this the first zone of the series to net over 10k an hour. You could actually just farm Felwood on like a level 50 toon and get a WoW token every month. So, thank you for watching. The big circle in the middle of my screen is the add-on Farm HUD. I use Gathermate 2 for node tracking and an add-on called Faster Loot to, you guessed it, loot faster. Subscribe so you know when the level 50 herb video is going to come out. But that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Good luck and happy gold making. My point was made.